Hey everybody, TRONZ here. Well, I thought I'd come out here to nature today and kind of chill out a little bit. Seems like that I just got a lot of disappointments going on in my life right now. You know, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, yeah, you think you got things running normal, and actually you don't have it running normal. And I think the problem is old TRONZ here lots of times relies on other people for certain needs and things. I thought, you know, I'm just not feeling it anymore, you know. Yeah, I got great friends, like my buddy Mike lives out there in San Bernardino, California, and my friend Chip lives up in Carmel, California. Friend Jose and Paul Moshe, who live over in Hollywood, North Hollywood, Los Angeles. Friend Dave down in Houston. Friend Rebecca lives down in near Knoxville, Florida. And a few others around, like my buddy Randy out in Lake Havasu. You know, those are people that I can always rely on and count on. But it seems like sometimes I've put a lot of my eggs in people's baskets to, you know, maybe pull me through a little bit of hard times every once in a while then. You know, TRONZ has always been that guy that you call at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, or you can knock on my door at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd always be there for you. But then all of a sudden now the clear blue just doesn't seem like there's anybody around anymore. And I don't think it's because I sometimes live like a fucking recluse. But it just makes my mind start to just get really just like I want to get me a fucking baseball bat and go out and beat the shit out of something. You know what I mean? It's called disappointment. And the key is I got to avoid being disappointed. And the best way to do that, I found out, is just to not rely on people for anything. Rely on yourself. And I do rely on myself a lot of times, you know. Lots of times my wallet has been there for other people. But then when I try to ask other people if their wallet will be there for me, and it's kind of like, you know, hell, it's almost kind of like they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Well, all right. Well, I decided that it's time to clear out some amplifiers and some stereo equipment and some real nice stereo speakers and some Ralph Lauren clothes. So I thought as soon as I get myself up off this little low ebb, I'm gonna start putting them things up on Facebook. They're kind of expensive because they're pretty nice shit, you know. And maybe that way I can kind of soften the blow on some of the things that I need to take care of. You know what I mean? I need to take care of. Somebody tells me, hey baby, I need some gasoline because I'm out of gas, and that's how I get back and forth from work. You put gasoline in their car, and then that's the last you see of them. Oh, I'm gonna pay you back. Oh hell, yeah. Yeah, TRONZ knows about the payback. Hell yeah, buddy, hell yeah. It's not like bumming a cigarette, you know. Hey man, can I have a cigarette? You know, half time I say no. Hell, them damn things cost $7 a pack. I don't make that kind of money anymore. I gotta be, damn, I'm out here, my face is starting to itch. Well, I'm just rambling about a bunch of bullshit because I done got myself wrapped up in some bullshit. And remember National Bullshit Day on Cooking with TRONZ? Was that May the 14th? Hell yeah, May the 14th, National Bullshit Day. So like I said, you know, I got in the car today and I drove out here to the woods and found me a nice place to kind of settle down and do today's vlog, and brought me some coffee. Of course, Folgers. Folgers non-artificial caramel blend coffee. I'm not smoking a cigarette while I'm doing this because damn if I didn't leave my lighter in my car. It's about 200 or 300 yards away from here. And hell, I ain't gonna walk back here. I ain't gonna do that. So I guess, you know, it's kind of like, I just got to take care of things. You know, that's all there is to it, you know. I'm still going to be reliable. I cannot be not reliable. I cannot not be reliable to my friends and people who I care about, you know? I believe that everybody's telling me the truth. But, you know, sometimes they're sucking and jiving you because the situation is at that point to whereas, I don't know, maybe what they think they can do, they can't. Well, why don't people just come out and say, hey, I can't do that. I'm not capable of doing that. You know, you don't encourage somebody that you're going to do something and then don't do it. I mean, that's kind of hard, isn't it? If somebody says, hey, TRONZ, man, can you come over and help me set up my stereo system? I go, yeah, man, when are you going to be available? Well, about 3 o'clock. Well, TRONZ is there at 2:55. Yeah, I expect that. But I've come to learn over all these years, shit. Yeah. Well, you know, it's just the way people are. It's the way life is. I had a guy I knew for about 15 years. I wasn't feeling too good, and I came back from my place in Hollywood, and I let him stay there. Told him, I said, I'll be sending the monthly rent out to you, and utility bills, enough to cover the utility bills and stuff like that. All you got to do is just take care of it. Well, you know what the son of a bitch was doing? He was pocketing my damn money. He was taking my checks and cashing them at the bank. I had no idea that's what the hell was going on. And I guess he forged some checks to the landlord. The only way I found out was the landlord called me one day and, hey, Jim. I go, what? Hell, yes, Mr. Perkins, how you doing today, sir? Well, I'm not doing too good. Your buddy down there's not paying the rent. And I go, how many months in arrear? He goes, already 3 months in arrear. I thought, what? So I tried calling him. Nobody answered the phone. Then all of a sudden, I got a letter in the mail that they're going to shut my telephone off. I'm like, what? I called the phone company and go, what do you mean you're shutting my telephone off? That bill's being paid every month. Well, no, your bill is $2,000 some. What? Hell, I was only paying $15 a month for cable. Okay? Now, I got to get into this because maybe this will make me feel better. So I was only paying $15 a month for cable. So I called the cable company. I owed the cable company $1,300 some because he'd been renting movies on HBO. Amazing. Finally, I got a hold of him. And I said, hey, Clay, what the fuck? Just got a call from Jack Perkins. Then I called the phone company. Then I called the electric company. Then I called the gas company. Doesn't have to pay for water. Then I called the cable company. You haven't been paying the bills that I've been sending you money for. What have you been doing that? Oh, you owed it to me, man. Man, you owed it to me, man. You know, you owed it to me. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll be there in just a little bit, okay? I'm going to be there in just a little bit. So hang tight. We'll get this thing straightened out. So I said, I'll be there in a little bit. And he goes, okay, I'll be here. I said, all right. Click, hung up the phone. Went and got me a plane ticket. I arrived in LA about, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. Got me a rent-a-car, drove over. And tape decks, microphones, expensive damn tape decks. Fortunately, no guitars were taken. Fortunately, no other instruments and collectibles I had. But he also stole 31 of my plants. 31 dwarfed plants. I had what do you call that? A leather tree or whatever it is. That thing's supposed to grow huge. Well, I had it about that tall. I dwarfed them. They loved it. They loved me. They loved Jim. Well, I should say they loved TRONZ, but that time I was Jim. Whatever. What the fuck? I called him on the phone. Found him. Called him. He's at his girlfriend's house. I said, what the fuck have you done? Well, you owed it to me. A what? You owed it to me. I was always there for you. You were what? I shouldn't have thought about that. That was an old, long time ago. It's called trust. Trust. Trust is hard to come by. kind of like that line of Yorma's out of the song off of After Bathing at Baxter's, where he says, understanding is the virtue. It's hard to come by. You can teach me how to love if you only try. So please don't kill so soon. Hey, this is TRONZ here. I got to take me some more hike to get myself out of this funk so I don't go back to the house and get me a baseball bat and go out in the backyard and start beating the shit out of something. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not in a very good mood today, but I'll be all right. I'll be all right. TRONZ is a survivor. I didn't get to be 68 going on 69 years old and still in some decent fine health. The nice little mane of hair. Yeah. Scruff a beard. It's all good. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. I know it is. Well, hey, hell's bells, this is TRONZ here. Remember, everybody, peace, love, whatever else it is you want to put along with that. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out here in the woods with nature. I think right now I'm even starting to feel just a little bit better because I know I'll go up that hill, about 200 and some yards back up that hill. I'm gonna sit down in my car, I'm gonna reach over and get my little pink lighter, I'm gonna light me a cigarette. Then I think we'll go down to Cicada Books. Give me another cup of coffee. Hell yeah. TRONZ here. Over and out.